Hi there, this is Brittany from Brit's How To's, and today I am going to show you how to write a check. Now, I know that this may seem like a very antiquated idea in an age where everything is based on technology. However, there are still people who write checks, myself included. It's just good to know. I think it's a great skill to have. So, this is a sample check, and a check that's in a checkbook would look a little different than this because at the top somewhere would be your name or the name of the account holder, followed by that holder's address and possibly phone number. And on the right hand side, excuse me, would be the check number, and they go in sequential order. And then down at the bottom are some pieces of information as well. You would see the routing number, which is the banking number. So this routing number is tied to a specific bank. The account number is here. And then lastly, again, you would have the check number. So these two numbers here and here should be the same. So the first thing that you would do when you are writing out a check is you would write the date here on this line. Now, the date that you write is supposed to be the current date. You are not supposed to predate a check. So for instance, today is December 25th. I would not write January 1st, 2018 on this line and try to submit it, because a bank can only submit a check for payment on the actual date, at least on the date that is written on the check. They cannot submit the check for payment earlier than what is listed on the check, excuse me. So you would write the today's date here, and you would write on this line who you are making the check out to. So if it is a person and it's going into someone's personal account, you would put that person's name here after paid to the order of. Or if it is for a company and if you're paying a bill, then you would write the check out to that company. And most companies and the statements that they send you in the mail will include somewhere on the remittance portion of the check the name to which you should make out the check if you are writing one. The next thing that you're going to write is the amount, the dollar amount that the check is good for. Now, what I would say is write the dollar amount as close to this line as possible, because what you don't want to do is write it closer to this line and then have all of this space available for someone to fraudulently enter in some information. So I like to write the numbers as close to this line as possible and make sure that you're writing dollars and cents. So if it's $100.28, you would write 100, the period, and then 28. And what you're going to do is spell out that dollar amount here as well. So these two numbers, the number that you write here and the number that you spell out here, should match exactly. So again, with that $100.28 that we're putting here, you would literally write out the words 100 and then 28 over 100. And so it looks a little bit like a fraction, because that 28 over 100 is telling us that we are writing it for 28 cents, or 28 parts out of 100 parts. So 28 cents out of 100. And here, this is the memo line. Some checkbooks say 4, but this is where you would write what the check was for. So again, if you're writing out a check for a bill that you're going to send to a company, usually they want you to write the account number here on this line. If you're writing a check out to a friend or to an actual person for something, then you would write, for your benefit, for the most part, what this was for. So concert tickets, lawn service, whatever the case may be. And on this line, this is where you will sign your check. So you would write your signature. You don't want to print, but whatever signature you use to sign official documents is the signature that you will want to use and right here to sign your check. And that's it. A lot of people like to balance their checkbooks after they write out a check. Again, in today's technological world, if you have an online account, then a lot of times you will see, you can log into your account and see when the check has been cashed, or you can balance out your checkbook so that you know how much money is or will be in your bank account once that check is cashed. And that is it. If you like this video, send me a comment or write a comment down at the bottom. And thank you so much for watching. And that's it. Have a great day.